Welcome to the third lesson of this Xero training course. Today we're going to be looking at purchase invoices, how to post them and how to reconcile them. So on the right of my screen I have an example invoice which I just knocked up. The supplier is Big Ben Limited and the customer is Balance City Training. We have purchased two separate items, 2 units of clocks at £100 each, 0 rate of VAT, and 1 bell for £41.67. However, that has 20% of VAT, which is a total of £50, and there's 1 unit there, creating a total of the invoices to £50. In order to post our invoice, I'm on the dashboard right now. The easiest way to create a new bill is just to go plus. I'm just going to move myself out of the way here, plus and then bill. You should see this when you create a new bill, and we're now going to fill in the relevant sections. So the from section should be our supplier, so Big Ben Limited. And if you haven't used them before as a contact, it's a new contact. We then need the date. This is the invoice date, which as you can see on the right here, our issue date is the 28th of December 2023. And the due date here is 30 days in advance. That's the 27th of January 2024. Top tip here, if you actually want to go a certain amount of days in advance, for instance 30 days in advance, I can just go plus 30. Xero automatically calculates it for me. So just a little tip to save a bit of your time. Reference, I suggest using the invoice number, so invoice 99. And then we can get to our description. So the first item is clocks. We have 2. The unit price is 100, as we can see on the invoice down here. The account, I'm going to call these direct expenses. Obviously puts the most appropriate account code. Direct expenses are expenses directly relating to the sales you make, which for this example, I'm going to pretend they fit into that code. The tax rate will be 0 rated here. You want to match the tax rate on 0 to that on the invoice. Then the total should be 200, that's correct. And then the second line is our bell. So 1 quantity, and then this is going to be 41.67. Again, direct expenses, and this is 20% VAT as stated on our invoice. That gives us a total of £250 and a total of VAT, which is £8.33, which as you can see matches that on our invoice. Then once we're happy that all of that's all good, we can click approve. If you want to attach a document, please just drag and drop. You can also mark the invoice as paid. So let's say we pay this on the 1st of January. Pay from our business bank account, and let's just put a reference in there to make it easy when reconciling. Add payment. The next stage is to go to our reconcile tab, and then as the transaction will be the last one for me on my bank rec, I'm just going to click to the third tab here. And as you can see, on the 1st of January, we made a payment of £250 to Big Ben in respect of invoice 99. And as I marked the bill that we created earlier as paid on the 1st of January with the details, Xero is automatically matching these against each other. So all we need to do here is click OK. Now, sometimes Xero, this is very rare, but occasionally Xero won't automatically recognise your invoice to the payment, or you might need to mark multiple purchase invoices as paid against one payment. If this is the case, we're going to use the find and match feature. Go into here, so it's automatically selected my payment there, but let's just say cut that out. And we've also got a tick box here for whether it's GBP items. If it's an item of a foreign currency, please deselect this box. So let's type in big, we shouldn't need too much. And here we go, here comes Big Ben Limited. If it's multiple items, let's say we had 2 invoices of 125 and 125, we search that in and we click both boxes, and then that will show up as green at the top, and we can click OK.